Does anybody have a watch?
No, I have my phone. It's 5 after.
Okay, we can't wait any longer. Let's go ahead and get started.
Well, they may not know we're in this room.
You're right. I'm sorry about all the changes. I thought combining the huddle with the shift change report would have been more convenient, but I guess that didn't go as planned.
I'm glad you decided to separate them. I think it works better.
Me too. Okay, now to the list. We have Mr. Zorro, Diggs, Wyatt, Carr, Gibson, Hung, Taba, Alvarez, and Horton. Whew, that's a long list. May I help you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this room was free.
No, I'm afraid it's $50 charge.
Yesterday, we had a hard time keeping the list short, and we went over our time again. But is there anyone else you want to add?
Well, before we look at the list, I have some concerns. Social work's not being invited to the table around here. I mean, I'm here now, but there are a bunch of meetings that go on where we're not at the table, and we don't have any say.
I hear you.
I had some things I had to take care of.
I went to the wrong room.
Well, let me recap the discussion for you two.
Consistently start on time, even if everyone isn't present. Huddle at a consistent time, in a consistent place, and always post the date, the time, and the location. Make sure huddle location is free of distractions. Do not combine these huddles with other meetings. Have a visible clock in the room. Announce the huddle duration at the beginning. Assign a timekeeper. Create and use a parking lot to note off-topic issues and follow through on them later. Limit residents on the watch list to the most critical.
Let's start. Thank you all for being on time. We're only meeting for 15 minutes as usual.
I appreciate the reminder you hung in the break room.
Yeah, seeing the time and place in bold letters every morning is like an extra cup of coffee.
Glad it helps. Who would like to be today's timekeeper?
I'll do it.
Thank you. On today's list, we have Mr. Diggs, Wyatt, Carr, Alvarez, and Horton. Is there anyone else we'd like to add?
What about Mr. Redkin? I heard he was having issues. We talked about him yesterday. Oh, sorry I was late.
Well, we all agree that he's out of his critical zone. So let's start with Mr. Diggs. He's staying in his bed all day, and he's not eating much. So, Cheryl, what do you have to add to that?
Well, I'm kind of worried about pressure ulcers. Even when he's sitting up in the chair, he's not moving around very much.
And what do you think would help?
Probably finding ways to get him up and doing something he might be interested in.
Anything else?
Sasha, you work with him every day, and you're next in the round robin. What do you think?
You mean how to get him moving?
Yes, like how does he spend his days? What does he enjoy doing?
Well, I noticed that when jazz music is on, he taps his feet. I believe he used to be a great pianist.
Rec therapy has a keyboard.
Sasha, I can help you set that up.
Okay.
And I can get restorative nursing involved. You know, maybe we can work him up to get a concert.
Great job, team. Cheryl, you had a great idea. And when Sasha gave her input, the team just ran with it. Now we have an action plan. So let's move on to Mr. Wyatt.